Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Abhigya Salesforce Flows tutorial. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about the new feature for the data table. It is released into the summer 26. So, in the data table, when we are going to display the child to parent information at that time, we have to display it by the record IDs, right? So instead of these IDs, we are creating one formula field and displayed by the parent to name. But now they have the new feature is the introduced by the December 26. So directly we can display it by the record name. And here we have the two features. We can able to click to the here then it is redirecting to the detail page of the record, or you want to just view the data also. So either clickable to the record, or we can just view the record name. So these are the features introduced by in the summer 26. Let's see how we are going to utilize to this feature with the help of the one user story. So here, this is the user story. So user story is the user can able to enter by the sales order number. Okay, once they click on to the submit button, they can able to get it by the here sales order information at the same time sales order line items records. Okay, order number and what are the line items records. Okay, so we can use it to the subflow too. We can get it by the parent and the child records. Already we know, right? In the subflows, we can directly get it by the parent and child information without to writing to the separate, I mean, get record element. Okay, in single get record element, we can able to get it by the parent and the child information. After getting by the records, we are going to display into the in the screen flow. We are going to display into the screen flow sales order details and as well as to the sales order line items records. So here is the product names, right? Earlier, what happened means here, this is the product name is the parent data of the sales order line item. Earlier, what happened means here, it is displayed by the record IDs, product name, record IDs. But now we can directly display it by the record name. Directly, we can display the record name. If you want to, we can link to the record. We can able to click to that link as well. That link as well. Let's see how we are going to implement it by the this use case. Come to the Salesforce R. So before going to the implementation, this is the sales order custom object. So we can already create our own sales order custom object record. So here this is the order number. Then we are going to get it by the information like this. So this is the order content, the order line items records for order line items records we have. Order line items records we have. Okay. So let's see how we are going to display this information into the in the screen flow. Okay, let's come to the here. So click on to the new flow. So let's take it by the first subflow. Why? Because in the subflows too, we are going to call it by in the screen flow now and click up to the submit button. So click on to the auto launched flow. So here we are going to get the records, get sales order and sales order line item records. So here we have the object name is this sales order. This is the custom object. So which records we are going to get it? User enter to the order number here. Now, for example, they are going to enter the order number. Based on that, we are going to get it. So that's why here this is the auto number, order number is the auto number. Okay, this is the name field only equals to user entered. So we are going to pass it to the enter the order number from the main flow to subflow. So that's why here I'm creating one new resource variable where order number. So text. So this is available for the input. Why? Because we are going to pass it to the screen flows to subflow. Click on to the submit. So we are filtering to the that record. Okay. Now here also we can get it by the related records as well. Also we can get it by the related records, sales order line items records also, right? Once you check on this, it is selected to the related records. So click on to the here. Once you click on to the here, we can get it by the sales order related records. So related records is the sales order line item. See here, sales order line item record. Now in this, which fields we want, we can select by the those fields. So after discount I have, so let's discount price, product name, order number already we have. So here, this is the formula field total M. So these are all the fields we are getting to the from this order line item. From the order object, which fields we want. So here we are going to get it by the order date. So what is the order status? So order date. Okay, order status and order date. I'm going to get it by the here. Okay, so now come to the here in the line items records. We need to get it by the all the records, right? Come to the sort and here we can must be selected to the all the record. Then only we can get it by the all the sales order line items records. Okay, now click on to the save. Click on to the save here. Um, so get sales order and sales order line item records subflow. Click on to the save. So after getting the records, we are going to assign to the particular variable. Okay, so now come to the assignment. So here assign sales order data. So let's take it by the one variable here. Click on the new resource variable where sales order data. Let's take it by the record here. Object name is the sales order. So available for the output, then only we can able to display this information into the in the screen flow. Click on to the done equals to. So we are getting the record, right? Get record the here entire resource. Let's come to the sales order line items purpose. We can take it by the another resource variable where sales order line items data record So here we are going to select by the sales order line items. This is also available for the output. Then only we can able to display into the screen flow. Now sales order line items, we can get it by one or more records, right? We can must be selected hello to the multiple values. Click on to the done. So here we are going to take it by the add. Now here get records, line items records. So we are holding to the sales order data and the sales order line items data into the two separate variables. Both will be the output variable. Then only we can able to display into the screen flow. Okay, now click on to the save. Now click on to the activate this. So in the subflow, what we are doing, so here we can get it by the parent and the child information. See here, selected object, sales order and sales order line item, records information. Okay, now come to the main flow to we can create the screen flow now. So here, click on to the screen flow, click on to the here, click on to the screen. So here we are going to get it by the sales order details. So now come to the here display, sorry, input, right? Input text. So this is the text. Enter sales order number. So enter sales order number and we can take it by the submit button. So this is the action button. So here submit. So now here we are going to call it by the our subflow. Okay. So get sales order and the sales order line item. This is the we are going to call it by the our subflow. So here we are going to pass it to what we are enter by the order number here now that order number. So here from the screen flow enter sales order number. This is the we are passing to the this action. Okay, or we can pass it to the subflow. So now we can give it by the side by side. We can add it by the one section here. So this one we can give it by the 4 by 12. This is the sales order number and this would be the action. So after click onto the submit button, we are going to display the sales order details and sales order line items details. So initially we are going to display the sales order details. So now come to the here section. I'm taking to the here. So include the header, sales order details. Let's take it by the one. API name might be already we are using, that's why. Okay, so now in this, we are going to display the text. Sales order data. So here we are going to display the order date. So insert resource, go to the screen flow. In the screen flow, we are added by the action, right? Click onto the action, click onto the result. From this result, we are taking by the sales order data is the one of the variable. So click onto the here, then here order date. And next is the order status. So go to the again screen, click onto the action, result, sales order, status. Okay, order date and status we are displaying to the here. Whatever the fields you want, rest of the fields also you can add it. Now we can highlight by the order data and order status. Okay, so now click on to the done up to here. Click on to the save, get sales order and sales order line items. Details. Okay, so click on save. So up to now, we have displayed to the sales order details. After that, one more section, we have to display to the line items. Okay, sales order line items. So in this, we are using to the data table. Sales order line items table. So table, just you can give it to this same. Sales order line items. Okay, already I taken to this section header. That's why I'm not using to this one. Now come to the source. Go to the sales order. Now go to the action result. See here, this is the collection variable. That's why it is appeared to the sales order line items data only. Now here we are going to choose it to the columns. Under the columns, we have to display to the product name. So here is the new feature. See here, display option, show record name and link a record. By default, both will be the checked. If you don't want, you can uncheck by the both. Then it will display by the record ID only. Otherwise, it will appear to the this information. Show record name and link to the record. So initially, I'm unchecked to these two options. Okay, let's see how it is displayed by the product name. This feature is the not available the earlier in summer 26. They are introduced by this feature. So at present, I'm unchecked by both these two values. Okay, click on to the done. So here after product name, price, discount, so here we have the after discount price, so total amount. So these are all the fields we are displaying by the here. Okay. Click on to the done. Click on to the save. Now let's run this one before activating. Click on to the run. So order number is the here. We have the this is the order number. So order number I'm giving. Click on to the submit. See here order date we don't have, that's why it's not up here. And here you have to observe product name will be the displayed by the here. We have the record IDs. So while we are creating the new sales order line item here, this is the parent and child relationship. User can able to select by the product name here, actually Dell or Mac or like this. This is the sales order line item is the child object of the sales product details. Okay, product name. See here we are selecting by the Dell or Mac or like this. But what happened means here it is displayed by the record IDs. This is the before appeared like this record IDs. But now in the summer 26 they are introduced by the new feature now. So let's come to the our flow. Go to the data table. So go to the columns. Now here in product name, now we can select by the show record name. If you uncheck by the link to record name, what happened to the here we can see. Only I am selecting by the show record name. Click on to the done. Click on to the save. Run it again. So click on submit. Order date and order status is showing. Now it's not refresh. Okay, let's run it. Let me check it. I think we are not saved properly. Product name. Show. I think we are not clicked by the done here earlier. That's why it's not up here. Click on to the done. Click on to the done. Click on to the save. Now run it. So submit. Now you have to observe instead of the record IDs, now it is displayed by the product names. Now it is displayed by the product names. Okay. Now it is the just to view the product name only. View the product name. If you want to link to the record as well, link to the record as well. Come to the flow. Go to the data table and go to the columns. So now we can able to click on to the link to the record as well. Then we can able to go to that particular record as well. Okay. So now link to the record. Click on done. Click on done. Click on save. Now click on to the run. So enter by the order number. Now see here you have to observe. Now we can able to clickable. Once I click on to this record, it is redirecting to the detail page of the that particular record. It is redirecting to the that particular record. See here it is navigating to that particular record information. So this is the new feature introduced by the Salesforce in the summer 26. So in the data table, they are giving to the this feature for the lookup fields, means relationship fields. So show record name and link to the record. So if you don't want, you can uncheck, means earlier type it is record IDs only displayed. If you want to the displayed by only record name view form, you can select by this one, uncheck by the link to the record. If you want to redirect it to the detail page. So you can select by the link to the record, then it is redirecting to the detail page as well. We can able to click it by the here. See here, we can able to click it by the here. So this is the new feature introduced by the Salesforce in the data table. I hope it's clear how it was the implemented. Stay tuned for the more real-time scenarios.